Today I decided to go into New York City and take some dance classes. So this morning my dad drove me into the city, and then I went to the studio in the city. I took my classes. Afterwards I got some ice cream, and then I went back to Port Authority to go take my bus home. And when I got there, I had to wait like 20 minutes for the bus based on the schedule, and when I got there and whatever, just timing things. So then after 20 minutes the bus came and I got on my bus, and I was already settled in, ready to go home because I was tired and sweaty from classes. So I sat down, got settled, and then the bus started driving. So we drove out of Port Authority, and then we drove like up to the Lincoln Tunnel, and then halfway through the Lincoln Tunnel, the bus just stopped. Like, completely dead, broken down in the middle of the Lincoln Tunnel. And it's really hot out. It's like 95 degrees, and then it's hot inside the tunnel, and then it's hot inside the bus. And I'm in a bus full of old people, and they're all hot and sweaty, and they all start complaining about everything. And I'm just like, oh my God, what is going on? Why is the bus stopping? What is happening right now? And then some guy like walks up on the side of like the tunnel and says, what's going on? What's going on with the bus? And the bus driver says, I don't know, it just stopped. Really? It just stopped. Great things are happening right now. So it's getting hotter and there's no air conditioning, and then we wait there for like half an hour, and this guy who came up to the bus, he said, okay, I'm gonna go get someone, stop the traffic, and figure things out. Then, after that half hour, an emergency services truck drives up to our bus and says, we're gonna attach this chain to the front of the bus and drag it out of the tunnel. So this all happens. It takes them a little while to get this chain attached. Then they drag us out of the tunnel, and I'm just sitting there on the bus like, oh my God, of course this is happening to me today. Great things. I hate everything so much. So then we get outside the tunnel, and they turn the bus off. Like, it was like somehow in neutral when they were, I don't even know. Buses, I don't even know. So the technicians who are inside this truck who are helping us, and then like 3 other ones who come up, they look at the bus and they say, oh, there was a brake on the bus that burnt out. We're going to try to fix that, and while we do that, we're going to try to reset the battery so there can be some air conditioning in here. They try to reset the battery. They come back inside the bus and they say, we can't reset the battery. Something's wrong. So we'll keep the windows open like on the top of the bus and keep the door open, and we'll try to figure it out as soon as we can. Then the bus driver, he calls up some guy and he says, we need a new bus. Get here as soon as you can. And like 5 other people call this guy in Port Authority, but nobody comes until like half an hour later. That's another part of the story. Anyway, so nobody's coming to get us in the bus. And the bus driver keeps saying, I've never had the bus break down. I don't understand. And I'm just sitting there like, why do I have to be here on this bus the first time it breaks down for this bus driver? And all these old people, they're still complaining. Some guy's like, I'm a firefighter. Is there a fire? Can I help? Everything was just going crazy, and I'm texting my mom like, telling her what's going on, and she's worried about everything, but I'm like, Mom, I'm fine. I'm just waiting to get on a new bus. So then after like 30-40 minutes, the new bus comes up, and I just jump off my bus and I run out to get a seat because I don't want to have to stand on the bus, and I just want to get home because I am tired and I'm sick of everything and I'm covered in sweat and it's disgusting. So I get a nice seat on the bus and I sit down, and then I get home. So happy. It was just a ridiculous day because I did not want to have to deal with that on my way home. So the moral of this story is, don't always trust public transportation because they will not always get you where you need to go, and sometimes they will just break down in the middle of the Lincoln Tunnel. Thank you so much for watching. You can watch my latest video here, subscribe here, follow me on Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram here and in the description, DFTBA, and I will see you next time. Also, this is not the video I had planned to film today. Yay for things happening in life! Great! I will see you guys next time. Bye.